right, guys, I am back and I am starting on my design team project for Susan Taylor Brown at Poppiness. And let's see, I printed stuff. I'm going to be using mainly her boho kit. And let's see, I printed a couple of different things. And you know what? I think there's 10 pages in the boho kit. And I've double-sided these, and I haven't printed the entire kit because it's ginormous. So I'll show you some of the papers I'm using. And then if you follow the link below, it'll take you to her page. And then from there, you can find all of her eco dyes and this boho kit, which is amazing. It's bright and brilliant and just gorgeous. Oh, I guess, okay, so I'll show you the lined first, and then I'll show you the other side. So these are the double-sided printed ones. Okay, so there's that with the lines, and then I've printed out these extra ones for like collage pages and collaging in what we're doing. So this is just the other side of what was printed on the lines. Are those colors brilliant? I love these. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so then also in the boho kit, and like I said, I haven't printed all of that, and that was printed on regular copy paper. She gives you in each, so like this pattern here, there comes in the kit, there's like 4 pages of ephemera for each color. Each color that you have in there. So like this page here, well, let me find the example. Let's find this one here. So I think that's this one, but then I think the other sheets are off of this one or this one. I'm not sure. Sorry, this is a bit confusing, guys. I wanted to show you. Oh, nope, it's this one. Okay. So with this one, you would get, I think there's 4 pages of ephemera for each color here. So there's like this one, and then there would be, and like this one goes with this one. See if you just, and I don't know, like I said, I printed out quite a few different ones. Okay, so then this one, this tag page goes with this one, but like in each color format. See, okay, so here's another example. So like in each color format, there's like 4 journaling cards, 3 large tags, and a couple of that. And then I think there's also small tags. And then like, see here with this blue one, I printed out just like kind of randomly. So like I printed the big tags in this one, and then I printed this ephemera sheet in that one. Okay, so then like in this one, I printed this sheet here. I printed more of the ephemera pieces. So there's like this one, there's that sheet, there's the large tags. Oh, and this one goes back to that other one. So then these are the large ones that go with this set here. So I've just kind of mixed it up. Okay? So no particular reason specifically. I just wanted to use different parts and pieces out of the kits, okay? So that confusing thing explained a little bit better, I hope. So that'll be pretty much like the basis of everything, the boho kit. And it's called Boho Wild. And then she has this kit, which I've shown before. This kit works beautifully for like collaging. That's what I've used it for mostly. But you really could print it on cardstock, or print it this way and then back it onto something for journaling cards or whatever. And then, you know, just put a focal point or something like that on it. Or leave it as is because it's really cool. I usually use it mostly for collage because I just love the way it's so striking in the backgrounds. Okay. So there is 5 pages of that. And then This is out of her Ferns kit. I'm not sure. Ferns kit 2, I believe. I'm not entirely sure that I'm going to use this one, but I love the natural colors on it too. So yeah, what this journal is all about is fairies. So that's the other kits that I'm going to be using. And then I'll be using parts and pieces of these. And I'll just kind of run through them so you know where I got them. I don't remember the store name of this one, which I will get, and I'll link the shop. But it's just fairy wings, and this shop has them in like a bazillion different colors. And that's all you get is like one sheet of this one. Like when you buy the kits, it's just like one sheet of this, one sheet of this color, one sheet of this one, that sort of thing. And then I'm using, and I have several copies of this because I had forgotten that I had printed it. These will be for backgrounds, like collaging. This is Dreams, etc. Jen Bishop's, some of her fairy kits there. And then here, like I said, I forgot that I had already printed the backgrounds for collage. So I have lots of collage paper, which is good. Okay, then I'm going to be using Amy at Crafty Cat. See, this is the same stuff. Again, like I said, I forgot I had printed it. Okay, so Crafty Cat in her cabinet cards kit, she's got like an album cover part here. So this is the size it usually is, and I printed it at regular size, and then I printed it at 5x7 size. Okay, and then in that same kit with the cabinet cards, she gives you these doors or windows. So this is how it is normally printed out. So it prints basically like 5x7 size, but you get 2 per sheet. And then I printed it at 4x6, or no, I printed it at 5x7, and then again at 3.5x5. So it would just give me different sizes, because the other parts of that kit, Dreams, etc. and Calico Collage kits, they have different size ephemera here that we're going to be making some like fairy windows with. So like these little guys here, for example, are going to fit pretty stellar in these little doors here. Like, so we're going to be cutting it out like it is a door, right? And we're going to be using those as like the background. And obviously underneath it, but you know, that sort of thing. So we're just going to be playing around with some of those. And then, so this set right here is from Calico Collage, and I think I purchased like 3 kits there. And they're like the circles, and then the inchies, and then there was one that's like, I forget what they call them, but it's like a rectangle shape. And then Dreams, etc. In that other kit too, the ephemera pieces are like these big mushroom cards. There's some of these little baby ones. And a lot of it, I wouldn't say a lot of it, but some of it I've already used, I've already combined. And this, if you'll remember back, this was part of the purple challenge. We made this pocket and this pocket. So that will be like a page spread, okay? And this original pocket came from the Pam at the Paper Outpost. So yeah, and it's just, it's got like loaded with like little ephemera. Like this little guy opens up for little journaling. And I will try, if I remember, I will link the purple challenge video down in the description box so that you can see it again. And then this is just a journaling card that we made, and that this came from Emma Femmes Treasures, and then this is Lorna at TaylorMade Journals. That is her I think it's a cabbage dye kit. And then this is Poppiness, the boho kit. Okay, and then I believe that this came from, and I'd have to double check, but I think that's Dreams, etc. Or is it? Calico, no, maybe it's Calico Collage. I'm not sure, but they blend really well together. And I know that this one is Dreams Etc. too. Okay, so we're just gonna, and then these are some of the envelopes in the Dream Etc. kit. Yep, so I'll just kind of refresh it on these. So that's kind of what they look like. I am really thinking that that is one of the ATCs from Calico Collage. So yep, so these are the purple pockets, and we're just going to kind of start playing. Let me get a few things arranged, and then I will be right back, and we are going to do ephemera first, I think, because the cover, I think it might change, is going to be this. I just saw this actually on Gail's channel this week, so I'm going to sew down here, but we're not going to do the flippy foldy envelope thing that she did on this front, but I did like how this looked. And I think I'm going to cut this tab part off here. I did like the cover idea here. So this one will be a one signature journal. And then I think we're going to put the doors on the front. Only I think I'm going to use it more as like windows, and we're going to do something cute here. And it might flip open. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. We'll worry about the cover when we get to that point. But I think we're going to start ephemera first because there's a couple of cool pieces that I want to try out. And so, yep, let me get that all set and I will be right back. Okay, guys. Now the next little bit, you're going to have to go with me a little bit on this because these are complete experiments, okay? I have no idea if they're actually going to turn out. So please be patient with me. And we are going to figure this out together. I just have some different ideas of things that I want to do. So, and it's kind of like an offshoot of just like different creators and things that I've seen. So yeah, what I have here is some of Lori's green dyed papers here. Okay, so yeah, like I said, this is a total experiment, and I don't know, maybe this doesn't even see the light of day. I have no idea. Okay, so what I'm doing is I went ahead and cut off the tip that I had talked about in the last video. It looks like I need to trim just a little bit more. But I know that an 8.5 sheet of paper is going to fit, okay? And instead, I'm using the papers this time as the ephemera per se, kind of like a page spread. Okay. And what I want to do is I want to make these flaps kind of mirrors to put these type of things in, okay? I haven't quite decided the best way to go about doing this. So we're going to play and just see what we come up with. And I think 3 of these will fit beautifully down here. And I may have to get a couple more green ones. Like I said, got to be gentle with me because I'm not... This is all an experiment, okay? So I think what I'm going to do is glue these down. And I'm not inking these because I don't think that I need to. Okay, and I'm going to try to put these as evenly as I can. And this might be just a little bit off as far as top to bottom, but we'll see. We'll see what we get. Okay, that's about right, I would say. Looks about pretty even here. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do the other side too. And then what do I have left? That one is a green one, but not quite the right colors. So I have 3 pretty green ones here. Okay, so, but then we just have the leaf. So we'll just organize it like this. How does that sound? I think that sounds pretty good to me. And the concept isn't too hard. I'm just, like I said, I've never tried anything like this on camera. And I don't have a bunch of like fancy cutting tools, if you will, to make this come to fruition. So, like I said, we'll just see. We will just see how it turns out. And I'm going to double check here in a second to make sure that most of this is in frame. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, come down here. Yep, okay, I think we're good. Sorry, everything's been kind of jostled. I did some cleaning and yeah. Okay, so then I'm gonna get my greener one that I printed out of the boho kit, and we're gonna collage down. Let me get my glue on. Cap on my glue. Okay, so then I want to kind of measure a little bit. So we need about a ½ inch there and about a ¼ inch there. Okay. And then we'll worry about those little in-between pieces probably with some of the other pieces. And since it's 8.5 by 11, oh no, that'll leave me a little short, but I think that might be okay because we can frame it out a little bit. So our little Gracie girl, I don't know if I've said this before, but she is CPR certified for infants, child, and adults. Plus she has that, forgive me because I can't remember the name of it, that machine that they have everywhere now, like the heart shocker thing. So she's certified in all of that. She might very well have her first babysitting job 1 day a week. So she's super excited about that. Let's see. I know this is ridiculous to be measuring this, but you know, I just want to make sure that I'm doing it okay. I'm not making it too big. All right, goob. So let's finish that, tearing that one down, and we'll just tear a new one. We'll use that, just not at this juncture. Or if that's about a ½ inch in my thing. It is, give or take a little bit. So maybe that'll be a good measuring tool for me. Okay, so we'll need, let's check this. Oh, and it is off just a little bit. How about the other side? Yep, it's a little bit too much. So again, I'll use it somewhere else, but not on this one. Let's take it down just a little bit more. See what we get. Why am I so off? Am I just misgauging it? Well, that one will work for that side, I think. I just feel like I want it a little smaller. Sorry to be so like anal retentive, guys, but I don't think I'll get the look I want if I don't make it pretty close to what I needed. If that makes any sense. That's better. That's closer to what I'm thinking. Okay, let's make a couple more like that. And you know what, I'm gonna just probably cut strips, or, you know, do strips just like that. And then if I'm off on the edge, then I'll just trim it off. Because I'm hoping that this isn't too painful to watch. Yeah, and yes. That'll work there. Okay. All right, we're getting there. Let's tear like 2 more just in case. And then we'll get them glued down and we'll see what we need extra for the other sides. So if you hadn't guessed already, kind of what I'm trying to make is just like frames, kind of like they have in the, you know, what people have made with like, now I can't even think of it. Specimen slides, kind of, in a way. Obviously, it can't be specimen because, you know, it's not a specimen card, but oh, I hope I'm not boring the socks off of you. I would not blame you if you like skipped to the end. Okay. Now to the next one. What I'm kind of hoping to create too is one of those things where, you know, maybe showing like if you don't have all the, you know, the fancy cutting tools and stuff, like just different techniques you could do to get similar results. Obviously not the complete results, but okay, let's get the other 2 on this side. Oh, and maybe I didn't cut enough. Okay, that one will work on that side. So let's do that one first, and then I'll have to trim off the other one. I think I will have to pause you because I think I just I think I'm either have green or black small lace, and I think that might be what I use to edge these out, because these aren't going to flip open, they're going to be a tuck. I'm sorry if I go off camera a little bit here, guys. All I'm doing is getting glue on this. Oh, I just realized I'm not even talking. Sorry, guys. Yeah, and then after I get these on, then we'll get some why is my mind blanking so much today? Then we'll get those other little pieces cut and get them glued in too. Okay, now we're gonna need thin strips for the bottoms. So I think if we were to do one more thin strip here, about like so, I think that would probably fit on all the corn. I think that'll still work in some of those smaller. Okay, even though I'm off a little bit. Okay, so then the average size of those is about 1 inch. So let's go ahead and take off, because these are too small. Yep. Okay. Let's just see what we get here with this one. Yep, that's about right. So I need 4 of those at about another inch. About there. Okay, yep. Another inch. That one might be close. That one will work up there. Okay. And I think I'm going to just change the side on which that goes up just a little and just move the direction. Yeah, okay. All right, let's bring this back, because I think we're almost to the point now where we can just leave it there. So I'm just going to start gluing these down. I honestly couldn't decide, because I think this one would look really spectacular as a tear journal too. But then Gail kind of decided it for me when she made that cover. I was like, yep, that's what this one needs. It needs that one. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna take that there. Okay, up here at the top. There. Boy, it's been a while since I've been this focused, huh? I don't know if you guys just heard that, but Gracie, I don't know if she was just laughing or what the heck. Line it up more up there so that I'm already putting lace on there. Okay, all right, so that's that side done. I'm gonna have to work backward or like upside down, I think. Oh, that's kind of cool. It almost blends in with the background there, that little leaf. That's pretty cool. Okay. Almost there, guys. And then I'm going to pause this and we're going to figure out our lace. I'm so hoping this turns out the way I envisioned it. Please say it's so. Oh, the wind's blowing again. Yay! Aren't we excited? Hey, Gracie, you need to go check your greenhouse. Because the wind's blowing pretty bad back there.
Greenhouses were not made for country life.
At least not those kind of greenhouses, huh?
Also, whoever went to the freezer last didn't log it.
Oh, it was probably me. Okay, now before I pause you guys, I'm going to go ahead, before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and ink just this right here. And this top, because the other side we won't see. I say that and then I ink it anyways, right? I think it's inherent from those that like to ink. I think we all just get a little crazy and do the inking.
Well, it's still missing the 3 panels, so.
Like, we have the 3 panels?
No.
Oh, we have the 2, but not the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And,
I am recording, just so you know. I mean, it's fine, but...
I think my lettuce is trying to seed.
Yeah, cut it all off. Why? Cut it down to the thing, because you don't want it to seed. You
But
can let
there's
one
one
seed.
that's like really tall, and I just keep
Sorry.
letting it grow because it looks really funny.
Okay, you can let, like, do one, but cut the rest of them off because you don't want it to seed, because then it gets bitter.
Okay, but like the lettuce, like since I cut it the last time, it took forever for it to grow, and it just didn't grow back right.
It will. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. We're talking greenhouse stuff because, you know, we've had all kinds of greenhouse issues. All right. So I am to the point where I need to get some lace. So I will be right back, and then we'll decide on the lace. Then I'll pause it again and I'll sew it, and then we'll finish up the pocket and do our little dazzle on it. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. So this next part might be kind of boring. I don't know. Maybe it's all been boring. I don't know. But yeah, I have some smaller black lace here. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but some of these fairies are kind of racy. So viewer discretion is advised. Yep, and then I think we'll put some bling on it after I sew it. And then we'll glue the flaps down. I think so. I think I'm liking it. There are some people who can glue without, or sew without gluing their lace down. I just don't happen to be one of them. If I do that, it gets all wonky and weird, and okay, scissors. I actually put them away. How weird is that? Come on, stick down. It's not sticking. Yeah, I didn't have any green lace, which would have really set that off, but maybe we can, I think I might have some green bling. So we might be able to kind of offset it that way, or I might just use the clear ones like I used on the other purple stuff. And then, yep, I will be right back. I'm going to sew that, and then we'll glue it down, and I'll see how much time we have. And it might actually end up just being, we'll have to make the ephemera on a different video. I'll just see how long this one is. Okay, guys, I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and we're going to finish this little guy up. Sorry, this video is getting really, really long, so I'm going to try to hurry it up by just finishing it off here. Okay, and then we'll make the ephemera for it in the next video. Or maybe we'll just keep on with our page spreads. No, I kind of want to do it organized. So that I know that once we sew in the journal or the signatures, it's all pretty much done. Okay. So then there's our tucks. I'm getting glue everywhere again. Okay, and I think I'm going to use these little tiny rhinestones and just go around the four corners, kind of how we did on the purple. So it's all kind of cohesive throughout the whole journal. But obviously, it's not going to be the same size, obviously, but... And these are kind of almost like a smokier gray color, but I like them. I think they'll end up being just fine. I got my handy little tool out that Lori sent me in case I need it. And it looks like I'm going to need it. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. So I'm just going to show you what this is because I actually think this is, if I do this on video, it's going to end up being an hour video. So I will just show you that. And then when we come back, I will show you how it looks. And then we'll start on the green ephemera. How's that sound? Sounds pretty good to me. Okay. All right, so that'll give you an idea of what it's going to look like. So I guess I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you for joining me, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.